I've always been fascinated by fairy tales, but none quite like Beauty and the Beast. You might think you know this story inside and out, but trust me, there's way more lurking beneath the surface than dancing teacups and talking candlesticks. We're about to dive deep into the hidden truths of this tale as old as time, and I promise you'll never look at it the same way again. So, grab your enchanted rose and let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with a little history lesson. Beauty and the Beast didn't just pop out of thin air. It's got roots deeper than the Beast's man cave of a castle. The story we know and love today? Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Originally penned by French novelist Gabrielle Suzanne Barbeau de Villeneuve in 1740, this tale was way more than just a bedtime story for kids. Now stick with me here, because this is where it gets interesting. Villeneuve's version was a whopping 100 pages long and packed with more subplots than a season of Game of Thrones. We're talking fairies, family drama, and a backstory for the beast that would make your head spin. But get this, it was actually written for adults, tackling some pretty heavy themes like class struggle and the nature of true love. Mind blown yet? Let's talk about Belle for a hot second. In a world of Disney princesses waiting for their prince to come, Belle stands out like a sore thumb, in the best way possible. She's not just sitting around twiddling her thumbs. This girl's got a brain, and she's not afraid to use it. I mean, seriously, in a time when women were expected to be seen and not heard, Belle's out here turning down the town hottie and choosing books over looks. But check this out. Belle's independence isn't just a cute character trait. It's a full-on rebellion against the status quo. She's challenging every notion of what a woman should be in her society. Reading? Scandalous. Dreaming of adventure? Unladylike. Seeing past appearances to find the person within? Revolutionary. Belle's not just a Disney princess. She's a straight-up radical, wrapped in a yellow ball gown. Okay, now let's get to the meat of the story. Or should I say, the fur. The Beast's transformation is more than just a magical makeover. It's a full-on metaphor for the human condition. I mean, think about it. The Beast starts off as this horrible, beast. He's angry. He's selfish. He's probably got some serious halitosis. But as the story progresses, we see him change from the inside out. You want to know something wild? This transformation is actually a commentary on personal growth and the power of love. Mind-blowing, right? The Beast doesn't just need to break the curse. He needs to break out of his own self-imposed prison of anger and fear. It's like the world's most extreme self-help program. And Belle, she's not just the goal, she's the catalyst for change. At its core, Beauty and the Beast flips our notions of beauty and goodness on their head. The villagers represent the danger of mob mentality and fear of the unknown. It's basically a fairy tale version of every us versus them scenario in history. Pretty heavy stuff for a kid's movie, huh?
I'm sorry, Gaston, but I'm not interested.
By befriending the Beast and seeing the beauty within him, she's challenging societal expectations. It's like she's the OG influencer, but instead of promoting flat tummy tea, she's promoting radical acceptance and individual thought. This story has more adaptations than the Beast has fur. We're talking books, movies, TV shows, even operas. Each version of the story reflects the values and concerns of its time. It's like watching cultural evolution in fast forward, all through the lens of one beastly tale. The rose isn't just a pretty flower with a time limit. It's a symbol of love, life, and the beast's humanity slowly wilting away. The beast's castle is a physical representation of his isolation and the prison of his own making. Those transforming servants represent the ripple effect of our actions, how one person's curse can affect everyone around them. It's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with more singing candlesticks. The beast isn't just a cursed prince. He's a walking, talking example of the human psyche in crisis. His beastly form represents the ID, all those primal urges and raw emotions we usually keep in check. Belle, on the other hand, is like the superego, all rational thought and moral compass. The beast's journey isn't just about breaking a curse. It's about integrating these different parts of the psyche. It's like watching psychoanalysis play out in real time, but with more dancing cutlery. And Belle, she's not just the love interest. She's the catalyst for this psychological transformation. She's basically the world's most effective therapist, but instead of a couch, she's got a magical castle. Let's wrap this up by talking about how Beauty and the Beast has basically taken over pop culture. This tale, as old as time, has spawned more adaptations, references, and merchandise than you can shake a candlestick at. From Broadway musicals to live-action remakes, from tale as old as time, becoming a go-to wedding song to beast costumes at every Halloween party. This story has sunk its teeth, pun totally intended, into our cultural consciousness. But why? What is it about this particular fairy tale that's got us all enchanted? Well, I'd argue it's because at its core, Beauty and the Beast is about the most universal human experiences: love, redemption, and the struggle to see past appearances. It's a story that reminds us that we all have a little beast inside us, and we're all capable of transformation. And in a world that often feels beastly, that's a pretty beautiful message. And there you have it, folks. Beauty and the Beast, unveiled and exposed in all its beastly glory. From its origins in French salons to its domination of Disney merchandising, this tale has proven to be as enduring as the Beast's curse and as transformative as his eventual redemption. So the next time you watch Belle and her beast waltz across that ballroom, remember, you're not just watching a fairy tale. You're witnessing a psychological journey, a societal critique, and a cultural phenomenon all rolled into one. Now that's what I call a tale as old as time. Gap 3.0's comma, The Enchanted Lives, Untold Stories of the Castle title card. While Belle and the Beast capture most of the spotlight, the Enchanted Castle is filled with characters whose stories are equally compelling. Each piece of enchanted furniture and every talking object has a past and a role in this grand tale. Take Lumiere, the charming candelabra who was once the castle's maître d'. His transformation into a candelabra symbolizes the light he brings into the beast's dark world, both literally and metaphorically. Then there's Cogsworth, the tightly wound clock who was once the head of the household. His transformation highlights his struggle with time and the rigidity he imposes on himself and others. And let's not forget Mrs. Potts and Chip, the teapot and teacup duo. Their enchantment is a poignant reminder of familial bonds that endure even the strangest of circumstances. Mrs. Potts, once the nurturing housekeeper, continues to provide comfort and wisdom, while Chip, her son, retains his childlike wonder and innocence despite the curse. But what about the origins of the curse itself? Legend has it that the enchantress who cast the spell on the prince did so to teach him a lesson in humility and empathy. The rose she left behind was not just a ticking clock, but a symbol of the fleeting nature of beauty and time. The curse wasn't merely a punishment. It was a catalyst for transformation, not just for the prince, but for everyone in the castle. These magical elements bind the characters together, creating a tapestry of interconnected stories that enrich the main narrative. Each enchanted object is a reminder that even inanimate things can hold profound significance and contribute to the larger story. So, the next time you watch Beauty and the Beast, take a moment to appreciate the lives and lessons of these lesser-known characters. They may not be the stars of the show, but their stories add depth and richness to this tale as old as time. Gap 5.0s, End credits for Beauty and Beast. Voiceover Gap 3.0s, Life after the curse title card. As the curse lifted and the castle returned to its former glory, the characters who once lived as enchanted objects began to navigate their new reality. Life after the curse is a journey of rediscovery and adaptation, filled with both joy and challenges. Lumiere, now back to his human form, finds himself relishing the freedom of movement, but also grappling with the responsibility of his past actions. No longer just a source of light, he now shines in different ways, bringing warmth and inspiration to those around him. Cogsworth, the former clock, struggles with the concept of time in a whole new way. He no longer ticks and talks, but must now manage the household with a human touch, learning to balance order with flexibility. His journey is one of learning to let go of rigid control and embracing the fluidity of life. Mrs. Potts and Chip, reunited in their human forms, continue to embody the themes of love and family. Mrs. Potts, ever the nurturing figure, now has the chance to guide her son through the complexities of growing up in a world that has drastically changed. Chip, filled with curiosity and wonder, explores his new surroundings with the same innocence that endeared him to everyone in the castle. And then there's the Beast, now a prince once more. His transformation is not just physical but deeply emotional. He must learn to lead with empathy and kindness, qualities he developed during his time as a beast. His relationship with Belle serves as a constant reminder of the power of love and redemption. The castle itself, no longer enchanted, stands as a testament to the resilience and strength of its inhabitants. Every corner, every room holds memories of their extraordinary journey, serving as a reminder of the lessons learned and the bonds forged. Their lives after the curse are filled with moments of joy, introspection, and growth. Each character must navigate their new reality, but they do so with the wisdom gained from their enchanted experiences. The castle may no longer be magical, but the magic of their stories continues to resonate, proving that true transformation comes from within. As they move forward, they carry with them the lessons of humility, empathy, and love, ensuring that their tale as old as time will never be forgotten. Gap 5.0's, end credits for Life After the Curse. Gap 3.0's, The Legacy of Beauty and the Beast title card. As we conclude our journey through the hidden truths and untold stories of Beauty and the Beast, we reflect on the timeless themes that have made this tale resonate across generations. Love, redemption, and transformation are at the heart of this story, reminding us of the power of human connection and the possibility of change. The cultural impact of Beauty and the Beast cannot be overstated. Since its original publication in the 18th century, this tale, as old as time, has been adapted into countless forms of media, each bringing its unique interpretation while preserving its core message. From animated films to live-action adaptations, stage productions to literary retellings, Beauty and the Beast continues to captivate audiences worldwide. One of the most beloved adaptations is Disney's 1991 animated film, which introduced the story to a new generation and solidified its place in popular culture. The film's groundbreaking animation, memorable music, and compelling characters won it critical acclaim and a lasting legacy. It was the first animated feature to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture, a testament to its universal appeal. The live-action adaptation in 2017 brought a fresh perspective while honoring the original spirit. With a star-studded cast and stunning visual effects, it reintroduced the story to a modern audience, highlighting its enduring relevance. The themes of inner beauty, compassion, and personal growth remain as poignant today as they were centuries ago. Beyond its adaptations, Beauty and the Beast has inspired countless creators, from authors to artists, musicians to filmmakers. Its influence can be seen in various works that explore similar themes of transformation, love, and redemption. The story's ability to evolve while staying true to its essence is a testament to its timelessness. As we look back on the journey of Beauty and the Beast, we see a reflection of our own lives and the universal truths that bind us. The tale encourages us to look beyond appearances, to seek the good in others, and to believe in the power of change. It reminds us that love can break even the most formidable curses, and that true transformation comes from within. In the end, the legacy of Beauty and the Beast is one of hope and inspiration. It teaches us that no matter how dark our circumstances may seem, there is always a path to redemption. The story continues to enchant and inspire, proving that some tales truly are as old as time, yet forever new. Gap 5.0s, end credits for The Legacy of Beauty and the Beast. Voiceover